Greetings, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to another Great American Survival. I'm Marvin Ford, and in today's video, we're going to be doing an EDC update, sharing with you a new item I'm carrying in my EDC as my multi-tool, which is this guy, the Gerber Armbar Drive. Very cool, very compact, very useful little multi-tool. So if you're looking to upgrade your EDC, add a multi-tool, this just might be it for you. You should stick with us. We'll tell you all about it. This video is intended for all ages. All right, so first off, we'll talk about the specs. The tool itself is 3.5 inches in length, 3.1 ounces in weight, and 0.7 in diameter. Width. Very cool tool. Now it does have, officially it has 7 tools, and I think it's surprising. I think if Gerber had done this a long time ago, they would have really set the bar high for multi-tools, because as a minimalist, as somebody that likes to just have certain things with me when I'm on the trail or when I'm out and about with my friends and family, whether it's down in my pocket just going about my day, this right here is an awesome little tool. I put it in this category of having a Victorinox, a Swiss Army knife. Very nice, only this thing has a few things that I've never seen on a Swiss Army knife. As a Gerber tool, of course, Gerber is known for their knives and their multi-tools, and this one has a few surprises. First off, we will talk about this. Now, as a tool, it has a pry bar, which allows you to work it as a lever like so. It also has that second lip, which works as a bottle opener like so. Works very well for that. But the one I like most, as a self-defense person, as a person that studied martial arts most of my life, I also love the idea of having a tool in my hand that allows you to have a striking surface. And they have a hammer end on this part of the pry bar. Very cool. I mean, that is just solid. You want to talk about changing someone's attitude in a self-defense situation? Yes, you could always use the knife, but just defending yourself does not mean you want to maim somebody or kill somebody. So I like that. I like that. Also, it's come in handy knocking in thumbtacks. I always keep tacks in my backpacks, so if I have to leave notes or anything like that for people, sometimes you just can't just push it into, you don't want to leave it in a tree, but I've had to leave it on bulletin boards. Not all of them are, of course, cork, but it comes in handy for doing a few different things. I like it. The knife, let's talk about it. It is a 2.5 inch liner lock, or frame lock as they call it, which is liner lock. It's down in here. And it is 2.5 inch fine edge blade. Very nicely done. Has a good edge, good steel. I'm not honestly sure what the blade steel is, but the blade works very, very well. I like the blade for cutting ropes. It's done very well. It's also done very, very well at cutting fruit. I have kids, so being able to process an apple on the trail is a lifesaver, let alone it works really well at cutting packages and opening boxes. Next, of course, is the key to the product, the driver. The driver is a 2.5 inch length driver, which has a 2-sided bit, which has a Phillips head and a flat side also. Very nice, but that's not it. There's more. Next, we're going to get to the scissors. Now, the scissors are surprising. I was very surprised. They have done very, very well for me cutting fishing line, which is one of the things I wanted. I wanted a tool that I could just drop down in my little console of my kayak, and it come in very handy, just cutting things away. Very sharp. Works great on fishing line, braided line, fluorocarbon. I have not had anything that it wouldn't cut. So, very cool product. I like that. And especially when you look at it, you don't expect it to function as well as it does. Or I didn't. Next is another thing I really like, and that is the awl. Now, the awl comes in really handy as a striker for a ferro rod because it's got a great spine. One of the things I didn't like about the blade, but you could always grind it yourself and put an edge on it in case you needed it. But the only negative I came across, The biggest negative I came across in my purpose of using this tool is the liner lock. The liner lock itself, or frame lock, I've had it fail twice. In an emergency, you could lose a finger, but I think the tool itself works very, very well as a cutting tool. I think it has a good lockup. It doesn't really want to go, but it has failed. So I know when you look at the end of this, you can see the flat part of the blade that it locks up with, and it looks like they could just have done a little better. Might just be the fact that the way the mechanism in there works doesn't work as well as it should. So only negative, and that's nothing. I mean, it still locks up very well, and like I said, I've been using it for a while, but I'm aggressive. I'm abusive on tools. I'm doing it so you don't have to. So I like this tool. I found mine. I found it when I was looking online for these. I received mine for Christmas, but I found it online at REI for $30. So I'll put a link to REI just because it was almost $20 cheaper than Amazon. And yeah, if you want to go the extra mile, I found it for in the high 40s to 50s on Amazon, and I found it as cheap as $20 at Walmart online, not in store or anything like that, but I found it for 20 bucks. Didn't have one in stock. You were also paying, I think it was $6 or $8 to ship it, which is crazy, but you're buying it from Walmart in a second factor store. So I like this tool. I think when you add in the self-defense aspect of this tool, for someone like me that's done martial arts, I like having this in my pocket. It works really, really well, fits in your hand very well, and it's just useful. So I'll put links down below. If you're not an REI co-op member, even though I will put a link to them. And honestly, just you can find it online. I don't have an Amazon link, but I think this is a great option. Honestly, like I said, I wish Gerber had done this a long time ago because I've carried some of their big tools for a long time. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, give it the old thumbs up. If you're new to our channel and not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button down there. Ring the bell, get notified every time we post a new video. And guys, take a moment. If you've had a positive or a negative experience with one of these tools, comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. We grow this channel from input and feedback from you guys. So we also do a lot of giveaways, and they're mostly done by thumbs up, comments, and being a subscriber. So join us, be part of this community, help us grow in 2024, and we want to say thank you. God bless each and every one of you. You can check us out. We're on Facebook and on Instagram, and we thank you. Have a great week, guys. We'll talk to you soon.